Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have the February Nightworms subscription. I'm so excited because if you watched my last Nightworms unboxing, I gave a hint as to a very exciting book that is in this package this month, and I've already opened the package because I was like, yes, this book is here. I need it in my life. So before we jump into it, Nightworms is a horror thriller subscription service. You get 1, 2, maybe 3 books in the pack, and then inside is a little goodie bag filled with book plates. There's a beverage, there's awesome bookmarks, stickers, you name it. It's awesome. I love this. There's no floofy, fandom things in here. It is just straightforward for the pure book lovers. So you're also going to see Chula walking around. Without further ado, let us get into the goodie bag first. Alright, so when you get the Nightworms, it does come in this black mailer. There is the postal service mailer that goes around it as well to kind of protect it, but this is the actual mailer. Okay, so here is our goodie bag. Alright, so first thing, we do have some book plates. I'm just going to set those aside because I don't want to give away what the books are. So the first thing we have here is our beverage, and it is a tea. This is from Riddle's Book and Tea Company. It says bold, sweet, and spicy flavors to help you conquer the epic amount of TBRs before you. So this is called TBR Blend. And it says toasted matte tea, black tea, acid melody, cinnamon, ginger, orange, natural spice flavor, natural caramel flavor, cocoa nibs, natural chocolate flavor, natural vanilla flavor, red peppercorn, and cardamom. It is sugar-free, gluten-free, nut, and dairy-free. And this one does have instructions on it. It says use 1 teaspoon per cup. Steep at 212 for 3 minutes. So that's really cool because the last tea we got did not have instructions. So, and if you have watched my videos before, this tea is actually going to go to my mama because I am not a tea drinker. So all the tea gets shipped to my mama. Alright, next in here we have a sticker, and it says Haunted Reader on it. Very cool. Okay. Next, we have a magnet. It says, I'd rather be reading a horror book right now. That's pretty cool. Okay, then we have our bookmark, and it does have the theme. We do get a bookmark every month, and I just love these bookmarks so much. So this one is really cool. And the theme for this month is Keep Out, which you will have seen on the title of the video anyways by now. So, and then we have an advertisement for the book that we got. I'm not going to show you yet. Okay. Then we have some advertisement for the book The Warrior Retreat. It doesn't say anything about it other than where you can get signed copies and from Amazon, and then the back, of course, is our spoiler card. So that is everything in the goodie bag. I love it. Alright, I'm going to put this away and then we're going to get to the first book. Alright, so the first book, and the one that I'm excited to have, but it's not the one that I'm most anticipating. This is a paperback book, and it's Tell Me I'm Worthless by Alison Rumfitt. It looks like that. Okay. There are 260 pages, so kind of short, like medium, medium amount. 3 years ago, Alice spent one night in an abandoned house with her friends, Isla and Hannah. Since then, Alice has lived 100 existences, selling videos of herself for money, going to parties she hates, drinking herself to sleep. Memories of that night torment Alice. But when Isla asks her to return to the house, she knows she must go. Together they must face the horrors that happened there, must pull themselves apart from the inside out, put their differences aside, and try to rescue Hannah, whom the house has chosen to make its own. Cutting, disruptive, and darkly funny, Tell Me I'm Worthless is a vital work of trans fiction that examines the devastating effects of trauma and how fascism makes us destroy ourselves and each other. This is trans fiction, so we have a little bit of trans representation, I'm thinking. I don't know, but it seems good. I like when books, it did mention that it was darkly funny. I do like when horror books can add in some humor into it as well. Like, it's not all doom and gloom, but the doom and gloom can be fun. Does that make sense? Sounds bad when I'm saying the doom and gloom can be funny. But if you've read books like that, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I'm really excited to read this. This seems really good and super spooky. And yeah, that is the first book. Now let's move on to the second book and one of my most anticipated books of the year. All right, one of my most anticipated books of the year has come in the Nightworms, and I'm so excited. I have read 2 other works from this author and absolutely fell in love with both books. And that book is How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. If you know anything about Grady Hendrix, his books are very dark, very gory, but also has that humor element into it, like I was talking about from the last book. I absolutely adored the 2 books I read. I read Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, and last year I read My Best Friend's Exorcism. They were both chef's kiss. I absolutely adored them. I'm really hoping this is just as good as those other 2 books. So let's read what this is about. When Louise finds out that her parents have died, she dreads going home. She doesn't want to leave her daughter with her ex and fly to Charleston. She doesn't want to deal with her family home, stuffed to the rafters with the remnants of her father's academic career and her mother's lifelong obsession with puppets and dolls. She doesn't want to learn how to live without the 2 people who knew and loved her best in the world. Most of all, she doesn't want to deal with her brother, Mark, who never left their hometown, gets fired from one job after another, and resents her success. Unfortunately, she'll need his help to get the house ready for sale, because it'll take more than some new paint on the walls and clearing out a lifetime of memories to get this place on the market. But some houses don't want to be sold, and Louise and Mark's home has other plans for both of them. Like his novels, The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires and the Final Girls Support Group, How to Sell a Haunted House is a classic Hendrix, equal parts heartfelt and terrifying. It's a gripping new read from the horror master. So cool. So we have another haunted house, but it seems like this childhood home doesn't want them to sell it. And yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some messed up stuff in here. But also, like it said, dealing with maybe some family issues between Louise and her brother. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. I'm happy to have this in my hands. I cannot wait. So that is everything inside my February Nightworms. What did you guys think of this month's theme and how well the books went with that theme? Let me know in the comments down below. Have you read this Grady Hendrix book yet? Let me know. Or any other Grady Hendrix books that were so good that I need to try. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, become a member of this beautiful family, and I will see you all real soon in my next video. Bye!